Shut up, bitch.
Today, from AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas, it's Week 13 of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Seattle Seahawks.
Just a gorgeous fall afternoon in the heart of Texas. No weather to speak of. Sun out, roof open. Yes, yes, and yes. A great day for football at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Today, we've got a Week 13 matchup for you here between the Seattle Seahawks and the Dallas Cowboys. Hello again, everyone. I'm Brandon Gautin, joined as always by Charles Davis. And Charles, you take a look at this Cowboy team entering play. They come in playing pretty good football. Winners of 4 of their last 6 games.
And the offense, my goodness, over 50 points in the win last weekend. When you do that, you're not going to lose very many games, maybe not any games.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. So here are the Cowboys now ready to go on offense for the first time. And they'll be led out by their quarterback now in his 3rd season in the league.
It's a pretty bland game he had last time out. Ended up throwing 1 interception. Didn't have a touchdown to offset it. But the team found a way to win. He found a way to lean on other parts of the offense that carried them through.
Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive.
Let's go, guys.
They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And he powers his
Dobby, Dobby, we like the party. Dobby, Dobby, we like the party. Dobby, 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 Dobby. Let's go, guys. We can make these playoffs.
He definitely had his moments. I did think that they could have utilized him a little bit better, and I'm definitely going to keep an eye on him to see how they're going to use him this week.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Another run here with Dobbins. And they'll stop him after a gain of a couple to the 33. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Yeah, he appears to be about 2 feet short.
Take my 4th and 4. That's some bullshit. That should be 4th and inches.
So opening drive, 3 straight runs, unable to pick up the first.
I know the fans want to see first downs, but guess what? The coaches have reasons for what they're doing. Sometimes they've scripted it, and some of these runs, while they haven't been successful now, they may be successful later on.
They're going for it with Donovan.
All right, let's get the 4th and 4.
First before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
I'm laughing because I'm not so sure I would have made this call. I'm not so sure I would have said, yeah, let's go ahead and get this one, especially at this point of the game. But give him credit. He had a feeling and carried it through.
Yeah, that's one where you think, okay, if you're down 2 minutes
Slant.
left, the ball's near midfield, you
Come
go
on.
for it. But at this stage, at that
It's a bad throw on the slant.
Like you said, it worked. So a line of scrimmage still.
Use my slant up for the half. God damn it.
2nd and 10. Stewart sets to throw. Over the middle, hold in.
Nice, Stewart. Good throw.
And that'll wind up moving the chains again as a tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 45-yard line. It's a gain of 16 and a Dallas first down.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage. So timing
New York, I need you to beat Washington. Come on.
For his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
I think you lost that game already. I think I watched that already when Saints played.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. They go back to the ground with Dobbins. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Stewart. He finds his target. It's Schultz.
Drag route. Actually ran backwards 4 yards.
A tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 27-yard line. A good-looking drive for the Cowboys so far. It's a first down. A give up the middle to Dobbins.
Dobby. We like the party. Dobby. Lean rusher, baby. Dobby.
Defenses always have a goal of holding a runner under 100 yards. Well, he went over 150 last week, won NFC Player of the Week award honors. And guess what? He's got a chance to do it again because of that vision he has. He sees holes that maybe don't exist.
Here's 2nd and a yard. They run for the first time with James Cook. That one a first down pickup of 8. The impressive opening drive continues and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way, Roy. We are seeing an offensive line, as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, that they are dominating the line of scrimmage.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. They'll run up the gut with Dobbins. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. That's a gain of 6 on the first down run. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, that he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's
Wow.
what they're all about.
That guy should have been in the end zone.
Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to him.
So we got to pull back all out, man. So we got to pull back all out. Got to use it.
The length of the football.
Pull back all out, baby. Good drive. Stewart, the man. Stewart. We just started bringing him back, baby. Stu.
With his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys are on the board first here this afternoon. Looking sharp on that first drive. These guys, of course, coming off back-to-back victories. And you see that kind of advancing into this game, don't you?
You certainly do, and when you have a team that doesn't get too full of itself, even though they've won 2 games in a row, you get the end result that we saw there, that nice opening drive, because they're sharp, they're focused, and they're locked into everything that they're doing.
And Johnson's extra point up and good, and it's now a 7-0 gain. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. No run back here for Raymond. This will be a touchback. So out come the Seahawks now for their first possession. And at quarterback from the University of Oregon, it's Justin Herbert.
Okay, I thought there was something to build on in last week's game by his performance. I thought he played fairly well overall. The numbers won't knock your socks off. 2 touchdown passes and an interception. The bottom line, though, they lost.
Yeah.
How does he eliminate that one interception, continue to take care of the ball, and maybe increase the number of times he puts the ball in the end zone with a receiver?
They'll run with Walker to begin the drive. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The numbers on the ground for Walker a week ago. 16 carries, 69 yards.
I can't remember the last time we did a game and the coach didn't talk about establishing the run first. But they've lost 2 straight games, so they still want to do that. But they've got to have some contingencies, some other options. Expect them maybe to throw it a little bit to open up things and maybe run it a little bit more later in the game.
On 2nd and 9, Herbert. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal
Hold
or
and
try
bring
and
it
get us
back.
ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
Umpire through the flag usually always indicates holding, and that's what we've got.
And depending on their positioning, where you are on the field, the umpire's got different responsibilities, but always making sure no one's holding.
So following the holding call, what can they do here on 3rd and long? Here's Herbert. He lets it fly for Lockett. A battle for it, and it's intercepted.
Good job, guys. It's like a punt, though.
And the Cowboys are going to get the football here at their own 23. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are, positioning. Just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. The drive will commence with a run by J.K. Dobbins.
Sorry, don't call holding. That was a big run.
Shy of midfield.
God damn it.
So that run play nullified by the holding call on the tight end.
Yeah, I just think he needs to get off the ball a lot quicker and get into the block a little bit more effectively. Then he doesn't have to reach and grab and try and hold on.
Here's Stewart to throw it. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Lamb.
Good job.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 17 yards on the play there, and the Cowboys have a first down.
Well, as a coach, you absolutely love seeing your offense find their rhythm early, and that's exactly what we've seen so far. They had a touchdown on their opening drive, and now they connect here for another nice gain for a first down. This offense is moving the ball well, exactly as he drew it up in practice.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Going to go play action. Here's Stewart. Got this complete to Jahan Dotson. And they're going to
Big throw, Stu.
at the 44-yard line.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that?
Let's go 6'6". Used to be 6'3".
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st Now a handoff for Dobbins. He takes this for about 6 down inside the 40.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Six yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. They'll go again with Dobbins. And this time not quite.
Dobby, carry him, Dobby. Dobby, carry him, Dobby.
9 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. They're making a real first-quarter statement with a run game, no doubt.
For those who remember old-school football, running it, establishing things, seeing backs find holes, get through them, they've got to like what they're seeing from this unit so far.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Nobody open still.
It's a loss of 5, and now it's 2nd down.
Okay, eat it.
They tried to go with a little play action there, but nobody on the defensive side bit.
Yeah, they adjusted in time and in a big way and ultimately got the
Yeah, they got to follow him. Let nobody open.
Sometimes you're running play action just to set up a certain
Nobody was open.
technique.
They picked that off.
Case,
good job.
None of it worked.
Take the sack. That man stung a little bit though, buddy.
So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Throwing now, Stewart. And this throw
Oh, come on. Don't hit that guy that quick.
That time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Yeah, that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
Johnson's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So another scoring drive there, Charles, and an early 2-score lead.
You'd like the 6 there, partner, but you'll take the 3, and I think they have to be happy about the way they moved the ball in these first 2 drives. They have to feel good about their opportunities the rest of the game.
No run back here for Raymond. This will be a touchback. Seattle's offense coming back onto the field, ready for their 2nd drive. They find themselves down 10-0 early after the interception on their opening drive led to a field goal.
So now they've got to pick up the mantle a little bit. You mentioned the team's down 10. They've helped contribute to that. How are they going to get their team back into this ball game? Run the offense that you think is going to be effective and execute it at a high level.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Well, this defense for the Cowboys, they were very good in the win last week against Jacksonville.
And one of the key things you always look for when you're evaluating a defense is how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get per game? And how about last week's game? That number, 6. Absolutely phenomenal performance. They were on top of the
Better get on him.
right from the first snap.
And it is incomplete. I had a defender running right with him. And now it's 3rd down.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Herbert going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And unable to connect. Incomplete.
Make him throw it quick. That guy was holding you.
Took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
On 4th down, Matt Ariza sent on to punt. Yeah, last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. This is taken at the 23.
Good return. Take it to the 2nd. Take it to the 2nd.
After 1 on EA
Let's go, guys.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Second and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
They will throw on first down with Stewart.
Greg, bro.
His man complete. It's Schultz. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
Now Stewart, second down.
Good touchdown.
At the 6-yard line. Touchdown, Cowboys. C.D. Lamb.
There you go, baby. Where'd he go? Stu. Beautiful throw, Stu.
Extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. And that time he came out of the slot for that big play.
You ain't gonna show that again? Oh, hell no. That's a good throw there.
What we call scheming a guy.
I need to show that. Watch these viewers right here. Watch me see down the pipe. Stu, right there. Stu take a lick. Stu didn't get to see it finish. Ball's on the money, baby. Right in the gap. Bow, right there. Beautiful job.
Put him in the slot. Know that he has tremendous speed. What you're doing with your other receivers is likely running shorter routes to draw the attention closer to the line of scrimmage, to give him a chance to get downfield and turn it into a one-on-one route.
Let's go, Stewart.
You like your odds when he's running against
Let's
the safety.
go,
His speed
Stewart.
usually wins, and it did on that play.
The kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. No run back here for Raymond. This will be a touchback. The ball now going back over the Seattle Seahawks offense. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done, because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 yards on the play as they try to eat into this 17-point deficit. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Here's Herbert. Caught by Gates, left side. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. and they get one here in the passing game.
Walker now on 1st and 10. And a pretty good burst right there.
Has been for a big loss, guys. What was that?
11 more on that one and another first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Herbert.
Picked off. Oh!
Dangerous throw there on the
Come on, guys. That's a pig sig.
nearly intercepted.
That's a pig sig. You got to hold on to that.
Felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. Back to throw here, Herbert. Setting up the screen here. This is Walker. Now that play
Right there to watch it. That's me.
losing yardage back at the 35. They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play. And that'll make it 3rd and 13.
Well, Brandon, we could see that play developing, and they were hoping that he was going to be able to put a move on the first guy and turn it into a big play. But no such luck. The speed on defense continues to get better and better in the NFL. Pretty nice example there of those guys being able to run from their assignments and finish off that play.
Gates with a grab. And they will rally and stop him short of the first down. They get him to the ground at the 26.
Good defense, guys. You saw it coming.
Results there in 9 yards. And it'll be 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
So out now is the Seattle field goal team. On the right hash, it's a 43-yard attempt. And his kick is good. And they're on the board at least here. It's now 17-3. So, Charles, they are on the board after that kick. So 3 drives, 3 points. Obviously not the start that you were hoping for, but they're able to erase that 0 off the scoreboard.
Yeah, I guess what you're saying is a point of drive is not what offenses are striving for by any stretch. They're happy they've got 3 now. They hope that that unlocks their offense for bigger points down the road.
From a star in college to a star in the NFL, CeeDee Lamb at wide receivers. He brings out this offense. He's doing what he's capable of, having a solid game. Not the most amazing game. He's not over 100 yards, but a good game so far.
And you just know that mentally, he feels like he's one catch away from turning it into a great game and starting on that road. And the defenders are well aware of that, too. They've got to figure out a way to not let that escalate. Keep him right in this zone here and call it a day, because otherwise, he can really decimate them.
Better believe they are well aware of his playmaking ability. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's a give to Dobbins. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24.
Where'd that guy come from?
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Looking to throw. Stewart being chased out left.
Get the first down. Good job, Stu. When nobody open. Big run.
A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling. Nowhere to throw it. Decided to scramble, and a nice job, CeeDee. Got the yardage that he needed.
Yeah, and his teammates are certainly going to appreciate that effort, even if his coaches don't, because they would have wanted him to slide and protect himself. But he chose team gain over personal protection.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Dobbins. And he'll work this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Dobby not hitting the hole.
First down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Complete. It's Dodson. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route, the drag, and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. And he's got a 1st down as he's up to the 48. 74 yards rushing.
Dobby, we run the party. Dobby, we run the party. Dobby, we run the party. Dobby, we run the party.
A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots and powered forward and got the 1st down.
Two 1st downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. A give. Dobbins trying the right side. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Play action. Stewart. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And
that was terrible right there, Steve.
Well, it hasn't been a banner first half for the defense.
I don't like this play. I don't like this play.
They'll take that one right there, helping force that incompletion.
Off play action. Stewart on the move to his left. And a nice job there defensively to contain him and get him to the ground a few yards short of the 1st down marker. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up 4th down.
And partner, I would guess that in his headset he was hearing from his coach, it's 3rd down, don't take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't get the 1st down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yardage.
Hey guys, we can take our 2nd, 4th, and 4 if we want. We just have 1 left for the minute of the game to get 2 in stretching. Take my 4th and 4.
Going for it on 4th down. Here's Stewart.
Good, get the 4th and 4, Stu. Good job. That's huge right there. It was huge. Good call. It was huge.
Here comes Dobbins on the toss right. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard.
Good around that linebacker. Dobby.
Any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed. Back to throw. Stewart. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
On second down, a run with Dobbins. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Give him 3 yards, and now they're left needing a conversion here on 3rd and 6. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Stewart. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the
Just waited, man. It was in man-to-man, Stu. You rushed that.
How important it was to bring up 4th down here.
Johnson's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further.
We touchdown that drive, guys.
Still a little bit of time left here in the second quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that. And we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of a half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. And the Seahawks offense going to get one final possession in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
On 1st down, it's Herbert. Well, the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Herbert now. And that's complete to Gates. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Six yards left on second down. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass.
Picked off.
He fires one that's intercepted. And the Cowboys.
Good job. That gives us back a field goal at least.
An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it. And that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
On 1st down, Stewart. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone.
Touchdown. Good job, Stu. One-on-one, baby. Good shot.
In the final seconds of the first half. And the Cowboys will extend their lead here just before halftime. And just before the half ends, the prayer is answered. Defensively, a disaster there.
I know often we're surprised when this actually works. I mean, the excitement level goes way up, but maybe we shouldn't be, because I know as a defender, you've got to play the ball in this situation, but you can't interfere with the receiver because, remember, it's a spot foul, and it'll be 1st and goal if it happens in the end zone, and you don't want to give up that play. And that little bit of hesitancy often works really well for offensive guys.
Johnson's extra point up and good, and the route is on here in this first half. So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football.
Oh man, Jay Wright would say, nobody. Nobody wants to see these Cowboys. I tell you, nobody.
And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. So we have come to halftime here in Dallas with the Cowboys out in front. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach.
All right, Brandon, thank you very much. We're starting to get near the home stretch of this NFL season. It's Week 13, so let's get an update on what's going on. We'll begin up at U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. And it is the Jets who have the lead in that one. Breece Hall with a touchdown run. Next, we're off to Baltimore to check on the Ravens at home at M&T Bank Stadium. And you can see there it's the visiting Colts who have the lead in that one. George Pickens, a touchdown reception. Lastly, let's get you to Charlotte, North Carolina. Check on the Panthers at home at Bank of America Stadium. And you can see they trail in that matchup against the Pittsburgh Steelers. Nico Collins, 2 touchdown catches on the afternoon. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team. Brandon Godden and
Fuck you,
Charles
bitch.
Davis.
Nobody lucky.
Right, Coach, thank you very much.
Nobody want to see these. Nobody want to see these Cowboys. Nobody.
The Seahawks trailing.
Defense is bad, baby. Nobody wants to see these guys.
As we resume action in the third quarter. And we will not have a run back here.
We don't win by cheating ass hit sticks and all that. We win by pure defense, baby.
Offense set to go to begin this third quarter. They look up at the scoreboard facing that deficit. A 3-score game, Charles, but look, there's plenty of time to go here. The old football cliche that comes to my mind is you can't get it all back at once. They probably need something, though, out of this drive, at least 3 points.
Are you trying to say that there's no 3-score drive on that play sheet for any of those coordinators? They just don't have it, right? You're trying to get it all back. You know you can't get it back in one drive, but maybe cut into it a little bit as you just suggested. Try and create a little bit of momentum, a little bit of a spark, and then maybe that'll carry over.
10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
The more football I watch, the more I want to check and see if teams are going to panic when they're down on the scoreboard. And this team has shown no signs of doing that. A lot of the time, they come out after the half. Things haven't worked so well in the first go-around. They want to throw the football like crazy. But the way to open up throwing the ball is to run it. And they've run it well here to start the second half.
Back to Walker on first down. And he'll get this up to about the 40. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. Another modest gain there on that one, and I think, Charles, you can probably pin part of the deficit on a failure on their part to really get this ground game established.
Yeah, and they've really struggled to be multidimensional in this one, haven't they, partner, because they have to be extremely one-dimensional now if they hope to get back into this game. They'll have to do it by throwing the football and hope to have success through the air.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. They'll try for the first with Walker. And he's got room. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Well, they were in search of a short gain on third down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards.
Well, I'd have to say in that situation, they're lined up for a running play. It's only 3rd and 2. Some element of the pass, but that was really well blocked.
Probably call those gravy plays, right, if you're the offensive coordinator?
No doubt about it. All you're trying to do is get the 2 yards necessary for a first down. Then you look up, you got a whole lot more than that.
Yeah, they did. They got a lot more than that, indeed. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Now it's Herbert. He's going to get this complete here to Lockett. Touchdown, Seahawks. Tyler Lockett, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Seahawks get a bit closer. Great corner route there. Not only able to catch it, turn it upfield, and get into the end zone.
It usually involves a little bit of an extra move, doesn't it? You've got to get them thinking that you're moving to the middle of the field, then you're breaking away to that corner. Boy, that was well executed.
The Seahawks offense staying put out on the field. They're going to go for 2. And they'll have Herbert try and throw for it. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone. And that cuts the lead a bit further. But still an uphill battle from here, that's for sure. But that makes it a 2-score game.
And now we see why teams practice so much on the 2-point conversion, why you have more than one play ready. Because you may need multiples throughout a ball game. There's a great example right there.
The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Cowboys offense now, they head out for their first possession of the second half. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
Channing Tindall is there for the tackle.
Well, that was the thing, the beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
Now Dobbins again on second down. They find some open field here.
Every time we get big plays, don't cheat. Come on, guys. There was no holding in there.
So that time they got the left guard with a hold.
And let's face it, in today's ball, you might have that 330-pound guy you're supposed to clear out of there. You might need a little bit of extra help by grabbing the jersey and trying to ride him out.
Now Dobbins again on second down. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. From the gun, it's Stewart. And this throw will be intercepted. A heck of a move. Man. And the Seahawks are going to take possession of the football. So a potential momentum shifter there, working with a 2-score lead, third quarter, but that not the smartest of throws.
I would agree with you on that one because this game is still very much in the balance. It felt pretty one-sided to this point, but now if these guys can turn this turnover into points, things could start getting a little more interesting.
The Seattle now ready to march onto the field. And they'll start with great field position, try to get back into this one. It's 1st and 10 here. The middle they run, it's Walker. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. 66 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Now that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've got to hit the jackpot there.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
On 1st and 10, Herbert. And this will be caught by Metcalf for a Seahawks.
He's looking right at that.
From 21 yards away. And And the Seahawks take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points.
You don't start cheating. You looking
This
right at
offense
that.
only mustered 3 points in the first half on that field goal. They picked up the pace now. 2 third-quarter touchdowns.
Hey,
That's what he picked off. You right there. What are you doing?
That crowd, and they asked about halftime adjustments and all that was going on. And
That's terrible. What are you
it's
looking
not
at?
always an adjustment at halftime. Sometimes
That's
it's
an
just
interception.
bringing
Just turn
a play
around.
and playing better, tuning it up, and just working through it methodically. They got it done in this case.
Of course, I'll always remember that appearance because I had on a brown belt with black shoes, and you pointed that out in front of the crowd. So thanks for that.
I said that out loud?
You did.
My bad.
They'll try and throw for it. Escapes the sack. And that's off the mark. Incomplete.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wondered maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
And he'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Out comes CeeDee Lamb and the rest of the Dallas offense. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this, but it's usually not by himself, is it? Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Throwing out of the shotgun, it's Stewart. Man open, that's Anthony Schwartz. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The result, a first down as the quick slant gets him 14.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Tackle made there by Jabril Peppers.
Yeah, another good run there. He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Another run here with Dobbins. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 7 yards there and a first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here, because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
And they'll wind up getting this to the 37, gain of 9.
And when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard. Here's Dobbins. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. 125 yards rushing for him in this one, and he is drawing ever closer to a 2,000-yard season. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now a carry for Dobbins. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. With that last carry, he's now over 8,000 career rushing yards.
All right, big applause. Lots of clapping for this one, right? Think about it this way. Along the way, he has passed Hall of Famer Terrell Davis, and now he's starting to approach another Hall of Famer in Larry Zonka.
On 2nd down, Cook. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Well, this has been a long drive. In fact, it's eaten up a good chunk of the third quarter, which is precisely what you want when you're playing with the lead. You control the football, you control the clock, and impose your will on the defense.
They run again on first down. Cook. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Cook up the gut. And just a couple yards there down to the 17.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the plays we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
Here's Stewart to throw on 3rd down.
That's some bullshit. Now they cheating. That guy, you know what it is, supposed to be the ball. Okay, here we go. Man, he shouldn't have threw that ball. You see they're going to start cheating.
Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
Threw the ball right to him. Come on, that ain't nowhere near the receiver. They're going to cheat like that. Come on, guys.
I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a
Wow.
little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
And Seattle now ready to march onto the field.
Oh, guys, that's some bullshit. Just took a field goal. Let them cheat you like this.
Down the lead. Now the defense does their part, got him the football back.
So now maybe with the touchdown they scored previously, plus their defense making that stand up and getting the ball right back, momentum may be shifting in their favor.
Here's Walker to start the drive. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Micah Parsons, the linebacker, in on the tackle.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Justin Herbert looking to pass. And Walker has it. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 12, first down Seahawks.
Now, he was following that guy.
Teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He's like, man, trying to watch an NFL game and trying to account for their passing game, that's difficult. And just when you think you get everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield. And in this case, he picks up a first down.
And he'll go down, and that will do it.
They ain't getting no 4 yards. They're just multiplying. Cool. That was a bad quarter there, guys. We got to cheat our ass off. She took that 3.
Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6. On 2nd down, it's Walker. And this defense able to plug him up there as he'll get a yard to the 35. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and 5. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it.
Come on, guys. What was that?
First down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys 39. A gain of 26 on the 3rd down conversion. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
And y'all watching them. What are y'all doing?
Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route.
That was a big hit. How do you hold on to that?
Use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Now to the ground. Here's Walker. And not much running room. Down to the 32. Just a yard in the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Herbert on third down now. This complete to Lockett. And he's going to be a yard short.
What kind of cheap shit was that? He didn't even know he had the ball.
It's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route. He ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. He made his first, this from 47 yards out. And this one looks good. It is good.
Should have been blocked. I was scared to hit the kicker.
And this is back down to a 7-point game.
Scared to hit the kicker. That should have been blocked.
All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
And he returns this to the 22. Here's the Dallas offense.
You guys, we did in the second half, Steve.
Their lead back down to 1 score after the field goal a moment ago, so they'll be looking to string together a few first downs, likely on the ground as they begin 1st and 10.
Where's Dobby at?
Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Dobby, you going out on the wrong fucking time, Dobby.
Not the one that's going to break for big yardage, but he understands the situation, and taking care of the football, paramount, and he got it done.
Nursing that slim lead, you're exactly right. Hold on to that ball. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Back to throw. Stewart. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Uchenna and Wosu.
What kind of blocking is that, guys?
Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Stewart.
Roll out.
Open man Lamb. It's complete.
That's my rollout.
It's beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
And that certainly appears to be a critical conversion right there, because not only do they keep the drive going, they take valuable time off the clock as well. They have to feel really good about that last completion.
So signs of life and
Okay, Dobby not coming back, guys.
Offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Left side, Cook. It's a 6-yard gain on the
Dobby not coming back, guys.
2nd and 4.
We need Dobby. He ain't out here. Cook got to get it done. Got no more run plays left, guys.
Again, it's Cook. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49.
I like a guy who understands the situation. I also like a guy who you look at him and you say, that looks like a guy who knows the coach is going to say, guess what? You drop this one, you'll be carrying around the training facility for an entire week.
Maybe flashback to high school or college, carrying it around campus, right?
The old gauntlet drill, right? Anyone get the ball out while he's sitting in class and bring it back to the coach? He's in big trouble.
Yeah,
Take my 4th and inches.
A gain of 2. He needed 3. It's 4th and 1. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it, get the first down, close it out.
They'll run for it. Cook.
They get the 4th and inches. Cook.
And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. That's a 4th down pickup of 10 yards and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to
No
take it
cheating
down.
up. Make a big-ass holding call.
At this point, right?
Like they usually do.
Gain some yardage and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
So the 4th down conversion sets him up with this. 1st and 10 at the 40. A 10th carry in the game for Cook. To the 36-yard line, stop there.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. He wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Off the play fake. Stewart. And he will slide to a
Way to go, Stu.
He does have the first down.
Way to go, Stu.
7 on the tuck and run.
The guy was open, I think, but you didn't want to throw it, so forget it.
Hasn't been the cleanest game for him.
Didn't look. I don't know if he's open or not. Couldn't tell.
Looks towards the next one.
Good job. The way to think it over.
Move the sticks, and even more importantly, he didn't risk adding another interception to his ledger.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Now Cook, he's got it off the draw. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
So with your team leading in the 4th quarter, you know you've got to run the football. They know you've got to run the football. Sometimes that means there's nowhere to run the football.
That was a dumb call.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Here's Cook again. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19.
Big run, Cook.
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has 3 options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
As a general rule, the triple option at the college level, most things are called outside of the quarterback faking it to the runner and then keeping it himself and maybe having a trail back. What I mean is, in the NFL, that option to throw the football all comes about.
Good job. Good first down. Take it to the 2. Take it to the 2.
If you're going to throw the football for triple option,
Coach Gill would say.
you call that play.
Just a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed as that'll give them the first. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try the middle with Cook. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. From the pistol, they run it with Cook, and they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. 3rd down, here's a run by Cook. And he has the first down
Cook.
before he's tackled at the 5. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. They'll run with Cook. And he will take it in for a Cowboy score.
You gotta do it, guys.
James Cook, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys are
Tell them haters get off the channel.
straight as they add to this 4th quarter advantage.
Well, that was absolutely ideal for them, wasn't it? Trying to salt this game away. I think one of my kids just graduated in the amount of time they had the football. That was absolutely impressive.
Everybody wants those salt away the game drives. What makes them successful?
Well, when you're able to mix run pass, when you're able to control the football and stay ahead of the chains, I'm using every cliche I know, but that's how you get it done because you're not taking negative plays, and that way you're able to run what you want to run when you get a chance to call it.
The Johnson's extra point up and good, and the lead now up to 14. Kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. No run back here for Raymond. This will be a touchback. So all eyes on this Seahawks offense. Down by 2 touchdowns. A minute 46 to go. And they're in danger of a 3rd straight loss as they come up on 1st and 10. Herbert to throw. And he's got his big tight end here. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Herbert going to throw. Catch is made by Metcalf. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. Herbert. Left side complete to Lockett. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. So the completion good for just 3. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
I like the thought process. I like the design, but I think he may have waited a little too long to spot his man because if you're going to run that drag route, you've got to put it on him and let him turn upfield. Instead, he waits until his receiver's too close to the sideline and they don't get the yards after the catch.
Herbert. Returning right back to Lockett. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 13-yard line. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Micah Parsons. And the Cowboys are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. That's now a 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands.
Good game, guys.
Listen, anytime you take a knee to end a game, that means you've won it. So it doesn't matter whether it's home or on the road, but there's something a little extra special about doing it in front of your home crowd, isn't there?
And the home crowd applauding. They're happy with what they've seen. Chalk this one up in the left-hand column for a win.
Yeah, that's right. Head to the locker room, throw the wristbands in the crowd for the kids, your gloves, your towels. Get to share it with the home team.
So it's a win here for the Cowboys, and it was thanks in part to the play of their third-year quarterback.
Yeah, the numbers don't jump off the page, but he was a steady influence back there. He had a couple of touchdown passes on the afternoon. His guys rallied around him, and they're going to come away victorious.
So for the Cowboys, the win gets them back to 500 at 6-6 on the year. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Los Angeles Rams. Meanwhile, for Seattle, it's a potentially fatal blow to their playoff chances as they drop to 6-7 on the year. And they'll get the extra week to think about this one as they return to action in 2 weeks' time. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.